So what's the deal with the anti-Israel radical left? What's the support for Hamas all about? What's the enthusiasm, exhilaration for the Hamas brutal terrorist attack that happened on the 7th of October? First, post-colonial discourse, which sees colonialism as an unforgivable sin and stands for the rights of the oppressed to fight against their colonizers, sometimes even by use of terrorism. Second, an inner critique of the West, a condemnation of Western cultural domination, of globalization, of the American empire and everything that's connected to it. Third, post-nationalism. Paradoxically enough, the delegitimization of the rights of ethnic groups to self-determination. But there's something else here, anti-Semitism. It is impossible to understand this expression by former member of parliament on behalf of the Labour, British Labour, except as singling out the state of Israel and undermining its right of existence. Which other country in the world loses its right to exist because of war crimes? This is new anti-Semitism, not only because it comes from the left, but because it sees the Jew not as a foreigner, as an other, as a subhuman race defiling the West or threatening the existence of Christian civilization. Here, Judaism is hated because it is very much Western, because it lays at the root and the foundation of the West, because it exemplifies Western values today, and because, in an unbelievably paradoxical turn of events, it is considered white. Their hatred of Jews here is connected to the rejection of colonialism, of the nation state, of Western cultural dominance, and Israel today is seen as the epitome of all of these. The post-colonial vector, in which the West is aiming to cleanse itself of its colonial past, to give deserved space to oppressed cultures, to minorities, to indigenous peoples, cannot but see Israel as a stubborn remnant of its colonial past. Part of this is justified as far as the occupation is concerned, but the right part is a convenient excuse for the wrong part, that is, an undermining of Israel's very right to exist. The denial of the fundamental right of Jews for a nation state of their own. And the very denial of Israel's right to exist serves itself as a right of atonement and purification for the West's old colonial sins. The Jew is once again crucified for the sins of others, sacrificed in order to cleanse the West of its old sins, perhaps even of itself. But we are not your scapegoats. We are not your eternal alter egos. We are human, and we want to live.